Meanwhile, residents of Kajiado County and friends of Ololua Forest held a peace protest over what they term an attempt to grab more than 50 acres of land in Ololua Forest. The locals, who were joined by Kajiado County Senator Lenku stopped a group of people who dug a perimeter trench in an attempt to fence off the piece of land and hive off the forest land. Ayub Abdikadir with the details.
By the roadside, they gathered in protest against what they said was the attempted grabbing of a parcel of land in Ololua Forest that is more than 50 acres in size. These are members of Ololua Forest community and friends of Ololua Forest who stopped the digging of this trench to construct a perimeter wall meant to fence off the parcel of forest. They point out to proxy players who they say are determined to hive off the 50 acres of the forest. This is a forest that houses indigenous trees, some as old as 40 years, and is on the brink of destruction, in stark contrast of the state's lofty plan to increase the country's forest cover and such actions which are contrary to the same plan. They were led by Kajiado County Senator, who gave assurance to the community that the forest will not be grabbed.
Nimekuja hapa kwa sababu ya wito na watu wa Kajiado kusema ya kwamba tunaingiliwa. Na kama basi serikali inaona kwamba si vyema kuwa na forest, basi turudishiwe forest yetu. Tuko na watu wengi ambao hawana mashamba. Wanakuja kufaidika katika forest yetu. He's putting a perimeter wall, and this has been a wall, this has been a forest that is helping the people of Ololua, people of Kibiko, people from Olkeri to go and even connect to the river, the Mbagathi River, which has a fresh water.
In stopping the illegal construction of the wall, friends of Ololua Forest and Ololua Forest community say they will defend it, terming it a biodiversity hotspot.
Kajiado North tumeachiwa mto moja tu ambaye ni permanent, inaitwa Bagathi. Mkiruhusu iendelee, hakuna Bagathi itakuwa in another 10 years.
So I think it's really important to everybody who lives here and uses the forest in whatever way they do. This is our lungs. This is our lungs and our water. It's masingira yetu. Yes.
When the local community here sought the status of the allocation of the land within Ololua Forest, the Kenya Forest Service responded, stating, "The purpose of this letter is to inform you that based on the available boundary data, land number 23269 is part of Ololua gazetted forest and is not available for any other use other than forest conservation and management for posterity." While Ololua Forest has never been degazetted, it's not clear how activities such as this escaped the attention of the authorities, and which the community here says houses indigenous animals, plants, trees and insects.
How did they get a title deed in a gazetted forest? That's the core of thing. How did you get that document?
The residents say they will petition Parliament and seek remedial measures and bring to book the shadowy faces behind all these.
We want to know from the CS of forests, of environment, from the Kenya Forest Service, what is this? I have received this petition so that I will ask in Parliament, in Senate, what is this kind of intruders who are coming to interfere with the environment of Kajiado.
It's yet another brazen attempt to grab a forest land, a departure from the government's ambitious plan of planting 15 billion trees in the next decade, in the face of a warming world and climate disasters often on the horizon. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV.